$44 for the Cup trifecta on the TAB, $144 for those that got it, as they're about to be called up for race number 7 here at Traralgon. Coca-Cola Cup, third heat, 2,100 metres the journey. Coming up behind the machine, from inside to out, we have Comedy's Treasure Desert Hawk. He's back a little at the moment. Retaliator getting set with Octagon. No Equal coming up with Rubens Victory. Venturian and Sharazar on the second row. 2,100 the journey, start in the back straight around to the judge and 2 laps of the track here at Glenview Park, Traralgon. All pacing behind the machine. Dispatch point coming up. Set. Ready, lets them go. They're racing this time. Comedy's Treasure came away okay on the inside. Desert Hawk anxious to lead. Wider out, Retaliator and also Octagon showing pace in the early stages as they settle down into stride with No Equal. Sorting themselves out, and it's Desert Hawk who gets to the lead. Galloping behind him now, Comedy's Treasure is going back through the field, and it's Desert Hawk in front. In second placing is over on the outside there, Retaliator. They're followed by back in third placing on the outside, No Equal. The rails Venturian, followed by over on the outside now Octagon in the running line. Rubens Victory his inside, followed by Sharazar, and after galloping, tailing out now last of all is Comedy's Treasure. Past the judge, short of 2 laps to go now as they stride into the back. And at the 1,500 metre mark, Desert Hawk is the leader. In second placing up on the outside is Retaliator, covering up Venturian on the rails. 3 back the inside, Rubens Victory. No Equal not happy with the slow pace, about to go forward 3 wide. In behind them then came Octagon, followed by Sharazar, and tacking on in last placing Comedy's Treasure. The speed quickening as they go down the back, midway between the far turns at the lap and a half mark. And the leader is Desert Hawk by 3 metres over No Equal, who's worked to the death second. In behind them came Venturian behind the leader. 1 out and 1 back is Retaliator. 3 back along the inside came Rubens Victory, being covered up by Octagon. Then the last couple back are Sharazar on the inside of Comedy's Treasure. Into the straight once again, they'll face the bell this time. Desert Hawk leads them for home by a couple of metres over No Equal, who's moved up on the outside to second. Then Venturian on the rails. 1 out and 1 back Retaliator. The next pair back are Rubens Victory over on the inside of Octagon. And then came Sharazar, followed by Comedy's Treasure in the running line in last placing. As they swing out of the straight now, short of a lap to go, as they head to the 650, and Desert Hawk the leader by a metre only. Over in second placing, No Equal. He's had the tougher of the 2 runs. Third occupied by Venturian, locked away on the inside of Retaliator. Then Rubens Victory, followed by Octagon. Further back in the field then, as they work down the back, was Comedy's Treasure on the outside of Sharazar. Down the back they go, and now the leader, a clear leader, is Desert Hawk. Dropping in behind him now is No Equal in second placing. Then came Retaliator coming on around the outside. Further back then the runs coming, Rubens Victory, wider out Octagon, followed by Venturian on the rails. Into the straight they swing. Desert Hawk in front, coming off the rails for another crack is No Equal. No Equal's ranged up on the outside of Desert Hawk, and they're clear from the others. No Equal from Desert Hawk as they in the run home. No Equal's going home far the better, and No Equal scores by 3 metres. Desert Hawk getting through Venturian for third in front of Retaliator. Sharazar out wider from Rubens Victory, then Comedy's Treasure, and last in was Octagon. Wait the numbers on the 7th event, Coca-Cola Cup, third heat. You'll find No Equal is the winner here. Down the back at the 400, he was sitting on the outside of Desert Hawk. Desert Hawk kicked away. No Equal, Ted Demler saving ground on the final circle, went back to the inside, sat behind him until they straightened up, then hooked off for another crack at him and has gone home too good. Number 5, No Equal, Ted Demler first. Second placing to 2, Desert Hawk, driven by Rita Burnett. And let's have a look, a photo in the frame for third, a photo for third. After the running of the 7th event, Venturian is prominent in this photo up along the inside. So the placings are 5, 2 and a photo. Number 5, No Equal, Ted Demler first. Second to 2, Desert Hawk, Rita Burnett. A photo for third. 7 looks prominent. Gold Fighter, Gold Fighter, Gold Fighter, rampant, rampant, rampant. Gold Fighter, rampant, followed by Shaz's mate, Will Bailey. Time a Star, Stereo Music, Dundee Hot, Brave Salute, and Rampant. Moving up here at Traralgon for race 8, the Holden Jackaroo Victoria, sire stake number 10 for 4-year-olds. Up behind the Mobile, 2100 the journey, start in the back, straight round to the judge. And 2 laps. Rain continuing to fall here at Traralgon. Almost set for a start. Ready, light comes up, they're off and racing. Brave Salute came away well near the inside. It will lead on, settling down, showing some pace. Out wider was Gold Fighter in the early stages. They're followed by racing to third on the outside. There was Dundee Hot. Back along the inside came Rampant in the early stages. They're followed by the next pair back. I'm a Star over on the inside of Will Bailey, who's starting to go forward 3 wide now. Stereo Music is next, and back out of its ground in the early stages was Shaz's mate, working into the straight on the first occasion. And the leader is Brave Salute with just over 2 laps to go. Will Bailey has worked up to the leader's wheel in second placing. They're followed by Rampant back on the inside. 1 by 1 is Gold Fighter as Stereo Music goes forward 3 wide from the rear. I'm a Star back on the inside from Dundee Hot, Shaz's mate last of all. They've put the 2-lap mark behind them as they head to the back. And at the 1500-metre mark now, the leader is Brave Salute. A metre or so in front of in second placing Stereo Music. They're followed by back on the inside came Rampant, being covered up by Will Bailey. A few metres back then on the inside was I'm a Star. Covering him up on the outside is Gold Fighter. A few metres away then came Dundee Hot, and back of the rear is Shaz's mate. Once again, they go to the top circle at the lap and a half mark now, and Brave Salute 3 metres in front. Stereo Music on the outside is second. They're followed by Rampant over on the inside. Still in the 1 by 1 is Will Bailey, followed by in behind them 3 back on the inside came I'm a Star. 3 back in the running line is Gold Fighter. They're followed by on his back now as the bell sounds is Dundee Hot, and back at the rear is Shaz's mate. A lap to go, 800 out. Brave Salute now clear by 5 metres over Stereo Music second. Rampant the inside. In the running line is Will Bailey. The run's about to come. I'm a Star back on the inside. Back in the centre was Gold Fighter as they work to the back. Dundee Hot starting to go forward 3 wide, and tracking him up is Shaz's mate as they work into the back on the final occasion. At the 600, Brave Salute 3 metres in front. Stereo Music is second, followed by Rampant over on the inside. Making ground 3 wide now is Will Bailey. In behind them then, wider out came Dundee Hot. They're followed by back in the centre was a Gold Fighter. Further back in the field then I'm a Star as the runs are coming. Shaz's mate circumnavigating the field very wide. Around the turn they're about to swing onto that top circle, and it's Brave Salute just in front of Stereo Music over on the outside, and the runs are coming now. Will Bailey out wider still Dundee Hot in the extreme outside is Shaz's mate in the straight, and Brave Salute's just in front. Stereo Music is trying hard down the outside, trying for the inside. Rampant got cut out. Brave Salute's in front near the line. Brave Salute wins 3 metres on the line. Stereo Music third placing went to Will Bailey, and behind them Gold Fighter, then Dundee Hot. They're followed by Rampant. Had no luck in the straight from Shaz's mate, and I'm a Star wound up last of all. Waydale placings on race number 8 on the program. Number 1, Brave Salute, goes straight into the frame, driven by Gavin Lang. Number 1, Brave Salute, Gavin Lang is first. Second placing to 4, Stereo Music, driven by Chris Alford, driven by Ray Matthews, and a third to 3, Will Bailey, Lee Kirby. They are 1, 4 and 3 after race number 8, 1, 4, 3. The winner, Brave Salute, Gavin Lang. Second to Stereo Music, Ray Matthews, and third going to number 3, Will Bailey, Lee Kirby. 1, 4, 3, race number 8 here at Traralgon. Ah, she might be a reasonable price, I hope. Now they're moving up well for a start here in the last. Last on the program. Hidden Jane on the inside. They're set to go. Ready. Racing here at Traralgon on the inside there. Hidden Jane came away okay. Out wider on the track, Freeliner in the early stages is raced to the lead. And Freeliner races to the lead coming off the back the first time. In second placing over on the outside is Prosperity. Third is Hidden Jane, followed by further back over on the outside is Matthew Brett. Wider out as they make their way into the straight on the first occasion. There's trouble there. Our Regale got checked. And as they come down the straight now, with just over 2 laps to go, and the leader over on the inside now getting to the lead is Freeliner. Racing up to second out wide on the track is Our Regale, followed by Hidden Jane. Then in behind them came Prosperity one by one. Empire Gold is next on the inside of Sovereign Empire. Further back then in the field came Gumbo. He's over on the inside of Matthew Brett. And bringing up the rear as they swing to the back there would be Highland Bomber. Into the back straight. They're almost back to where they started from. And the leader is Freeliner by a couple of metres in front. Hidden Jane is second. Over on the outside in third placing came Our Regale. They're followed by Empire Gold over on the inside. Next is Prosperity, one out and one back. Further back in the field then, over on the inside came Gumbo. He's covered up on the outside by Sovereign Empire. They're followed by back in the field came Matthew Brett. And back at the rear of the field is Highland Bomber. They swing to the top circle once again, and they'll face the bell this time. And the leader is Freeliner by 3 metres in front. Over on the outside in second placing is Our Regale. They're followed by behind the leader as the bell sounds was Hidden Jane. Over on the outside Prosperity. The next one back over on the inside as they work past the judge with a lap to go is Empire Gold. Then Sovereign Empire. Further back then came Gumbo. In behind them Matthew Brett. And back at the rear of the field is Highland Bomber. Short of a lap to go now as they swing into the back. And the leader is Freeliner by 2 metres in front. In second placing is Our Regale on the outside. Third is occupied by Hidden Jane on the inside. One by one Prosperity. They're followed by Empire Gold. Further back on the outside as they work down the back was Sovereign Empire. Gumbo next locked away, followed by Matthew Brett. And back at the rear of the field was Highland Bomber. Onto that top circle, 400 metres to go now. And the leader is Freeliner. Freeliner 2 or 3 metres in front. In second placing is Our Regale. Then came Hidden Jane over on the inside. Further back making ground Prosperity coming into it with a good run. And at the head of the rest was Empire Gold from Sovereign Empire. Into the straight though. And Freeliner's kicked away. Freeliner out full of running. Prosperity down the outside. And further back from a long way back is Empire Gold. It's Freeliner though still in front near the line. And Freeliner takes out the last by 5 metres on the line. Prosperity second. Empire Gold third. In behind them Gumbo. They're followed by Hidden Jane. Further back then to pull up was Our Regale. Further back too came Highland Bomber. In behind them they're followed by Empire Gold, who pulled up quickly over the line. In fact, Sovereign Empire was well back with Matthew Brett. Stand by for the placings on the last. 5, 2 and 1. Number 11 rather, third. 11 is third there, of course. 5, 2 and 11. The winner, number 5, Freeliner, driven by Ted Demler. Second to 2, Prosperity, Paul Dunn. And 11, third, Empire Gold, driven by Neil Titford. Number 1 was fourth there, Hidden Jane, Tracy Hughes. So it's 5. Here's Brisbane. 5, 2. What? When? Then? Oh, was it? Oh, I didn't even notice it. I was just calling away.